Hey everybody, Kyrie091 hanging out with you. Boy oh boy are we going to have big fun today learning some EverQuest Project 1999. Today we're going to talk about some basic meleeing and how to make a little bit of money getting started. So melee attacking is really simple. You just walk up to an enemy and you turn on auto attack. In this case I have it bound to Q, so I'm standing here looking at this snake. Let's look at it from outside here. You can see me standing there. Push Q, and I am fighting that snake. I'm hitting him, he's hitting me. We are definitely fighting each other. In the middle of this fighting, if I want, I can cast my spell, Burst of Flame, on him, and maybe have a little bit of luck hitting him. Yeah, I did. I hit him for 3 points, so we're just kind of trading attacks back and forth. Obviously, melee is going to be largely determined by what weapon you have on you. Right now I have a pretty lousy weapon, so I'm not having too much success here, but let's go ahead and... If you get into trouble, like how I am now, because this skeleton kind of attacked me out of nowhere, you can run back to the gate of your home city, and usually your guards will come out and save you and give you a hand here. So, you can see the guards ran up and killed that skeleton that was hassling me there. How nice of them. But because I had to run away, I didn't get a chance to show you what you can do with the snake that I just killed here. Where'd he go? Where'd that snake go? Where is that dead snake? Oh well, maybe I'll just kill another snake, or maybe I'll kill a bat or something. Is that him? Okay. This guy's gonna probably attack me, and he's probably gonna kill me because he's much stronger than me. So, let's see if we can make it to the guards before he finishes me off. It's gonna be close. Alright, now let's turn around and watch the guards kill him. Thank you, guards. Alright. Where was that? Here we go. So you can see the decaying skeleton's corpse on the ground here, and if we right click on it, we can grab all the stuff off of it. We didn't kill this decaying skeleton, someone else did, and they left his corpse here, but there's a worn great staff, and we can grab that off there. Anything else that was on that corpse, we could have taken that with us too. Now you can only loot the corpses of things that you kill, but after a couple of minutes, any corpses become available to you except for the corpses of player characters. For example, this is a player character's corpse right here. I can't loot this. I can never loot this. No matter how long I wait, I'll never be able to loot that player corpse. So we can take this worn great staff over to a merchant like Boomba the Big here, and we can sell it to him, and he's going to give me 9 silver, 5 copper for it. So I click sell, and the transaction's done. I got the money for it. He's got the staff, and someone can come back and buy it from him, and he'll probably charge him way more for it. Sometimes the things you find, it's better to sell them to another player than rather than selling them to an NPC vendor like Boomba the Big. For example, I can tell you that this guy right here, these bone chips you get off of skeletons a lot. Howdy. How are you, my friend? What's he doing? Not sure what he's thinking here. Oh. Well, he just casted a really nice buff on me called Valor, and it adds a lot to my HP, so I could probably take on some stronger guys. I don't think I'm quite ready to take on a... I don't think I'm quite ready to take on a guard or anything like that yet, but I could probably take on some pretty tough guys now. Anyway, these bone chips you get off of skeletons are great things to sell to the necromancer characters because they need them for some of the spells they cast. So early game, a great way to make money is to collect bone chips off of skeletons, and then simply do a slash auction, want to sell bone chips. People will be sending you all kinds of tells, those little private messages, and let you know that they want to buy them from you, and they'll pay way more than an NPC vendor like Boomba the Big or any of the other ones would. A couple of things that you need to do before you go attacking things is you target them, and you can either right click on them from a distance and it'll tell you a little bit about them. Bat regards you. It tells you 2 pieces of information with each of these. One of them says a bat regards you indifferently. That tells you how he feels about you. This bat regards me indifferently. He doesn't care about me. He's not going to attack me. If I don't bother him, he's not going to bother me. It also, the second piece of information is looks like an even fight. And you notice that the bat's name is highlighted in white over here. That means that the bat is the same level as me, so I got a pretty good chance of beating him. Now, if I target, let's see, well, let's see here, where's a good example of this? I guess there isn't a great example of this here. But pretty much everything out here is gonna be white to me because they're all level 1s just like me. Okay, Fire Beetle. Notice when I target him, it's yellow. That's because he's a little bit stronger than me, and I don't have as good of a chance of beating him. So when I push these, when I right-click on him to consider him, that action's called considering. It tells me that he glowers at me dubiously, which means he doesn't particularly like me, but he's not going to bother me as long as I don't bother him. And it says looks like quite a gamble. So I probably should not waste my time trying to fight that Fire Beetle. Now, if we look at this decaying skeleton over here and we right-click on him, we'll see he looks like an even fight, so I could probably beat him. But notice the first piece of information: scowls at you, ready to attack. That skeleton is, if I walk near enough to him, he will attack me and he will try to kill me. Skeletons, pretty much all undead, skeletons, zombies, ghouls, mummies, they're all going to attack you if they see you. There's probably other guys around here that would do the same thing to me here, but, you know, I don't see one nearby. The guards themselves are way higher level than me, and you notice when I consider them, it says looks your way apprehensively. That means they don't like me that much either, but they're not going to attack me. They won't bother me. The only two you need to worry about are scowls at you ready to attack and glares at you threateningly. If you see either one of those two, you know that the thing is going to attack you if you get near to it. Anything else, you're probably safe to walk by it without it bothering you. The second part says, what would you like your tombstone to say? That basically lets me know that I am not going to beat this guard. If I fight him, he will kill me. I don't stand a chance against this guard. So, I probably would do well to not attack him. But, well, you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can listen so well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take my chances on this guard. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a spell, see what happens. I got my good Burst of Flame spell. That should do the trick, right? Let's take him out. Alright, bring it on, Guard Jackson. Oh, boy. Boy, he killed me quick. That didn't take him much time at all to kill me. Look at that. I've been slain by Guard Jackson. Whew. Well, I shouldn't have messed with him, huh? But remember, dying counts as leaving the zone. When you leave a zone, an NPC, whether it's a guard, a monster, whatever, can't keep being angry at you if they weren't angry at you to begin with. So Guard Jackson wouldn't have attacked me to begin with. Guard Jackson won't attack me now. If I consider Guard Jackson over here, or any of the guards for that matter. Let's see, where'd you go? You'll notice he says, looks your way apprehensively. What would you like your tombstone to say? So it's basically the, just like I never bothered him. Here's my corpse, Excelia's corpse. You have a few different options here with your corpse. You can drag it by doing /corpse. And if you need to move it, like let's say that it's in a dangerous position, you need to move it out, you can just do /corpse, and you can drag it with you. You can't drag it from too far of a distance, so you see if I'm way far away from my corpse and I try to drag it. Oh, well, it let me from there. I guess I wasn't too far away. But if I move way the heck over here, and my corpse is way over there, I do /corpse, and it says the corpse is too far away to summon. Can't drag it that far away. But I can get it from right here. And what you do after you die is you loot your own corpse. Just like you would loot the corpse of something that you kill, you loot the corpse of yourself when you die. You can left-click things off of it to click and drag them, or you can simply right-click them to automatically bring them to your inventory. After you loot your corpse and there's nothing left on it, you can see it'll just disappear, just like any other corpse would. The one other thing to talk about when it comes to melee combat, also note that after you die, your spells become unmemorized, but they're still in your spellbook. So you can just grab them right out of your spellbook and rememorize them just like you did the first time. The one other thing to note is that there are skills that you can learn to help you with fighting. I don't have any here because this is a caster, but if I did, they'd be on my abilities page. Simply click on one of these tabs, select a skill like kick or Tiger Claw or whatever skill you happen to have, bash. and then you simply grab it, and you can hold down, click on it, and put it over here onto a hotkey, so that while you're attacking, you can simply be pushing the 2 key repeatedly to continue kicking or bashing or doing whatever it is you're trying to do. So that's really the basics of melee combat. That covers if you get into trouble, you can do one of 2 things: run up to your guards, or the more common thing is to get out of the zone. If you just leave the zone, the NPC can't follow you. So if I were to run off in the distance out here, I'd eventually end up in East Commonlands, and anything that was chasing me would not be able to follow me into East Commonlands, and I'd be in the clear. The biggest warning I can give you about melee fighting is just to remember what key your auto attack is bound to. In my case, it's bound to Q, and to make sure you don't ever accidentally push that. If I were to walk up and target this guard and accidentally push Q near him, I would start attacking him. He would start attacking me back, and in this case I might be able to take him because he cons white to me, so he's even to me. But in many cases, you're going to end up accidentally attacking someone that is going to con red to you, and they're going to kill you. Another way you can, when I say con, that stands for consider, by the way. Another way you can con things is by targeting them and pushing C. That's the automatic hotkey. You can see this guard looks upon me warmly, so he likes me a lot, and looks like quite a gamble. So he cons even to me, he cons white to me, but he looks upon me warmly, so he's not going to attack me just because I get near him. There are certain cities where you will be attacked by the guards of the city when you approach. If you're an evil race like a dark elf or a troll or an ogre, and you try to come to this city that I'm in, Kelethan, the guards will attack you. If you try to go to Freeport, the guards will attack you. Now, I'm a good race because I'm a wood elf. If I were to take my little wood elf guy and try to go to the dark elf city, the dark elf guards would attack me. If I went to an ogre city, the ogre guards would attack me because they're evil and I'm good. And if you're an Ixar, which is this big lizard man guy, everyone hates you. Evil guys and good guys. So Ixars are pretty much only safe in their own city. And likewise, anyone who goes to the Ixar city is probably going to get attacked there. So it's important when you're approaching guards to always click on them and con or consider them to make sure that they're not going to attack you just for walking near them. That's about all there is to say about melee combat. Of course, there's a lot more to it, but you'll learn that as you play. So thanks so much for watching. This is Kyrie091, wishing you a wonderful day, and I'll see you in Norath.